Beloved in the Lord, when you read this passage, you really see how Jesus Christ was battling with the people of Nazareth. Yes, the Pharisees there were so skeptical about Jesus Christ performing miracle, and they want him to perform miracle there in Nazareth. But due to their unbelief, Jesus Christ could not perform any miracle there, and you see how the passage goes. So here, the theme of this passage here is rejection of the prophet. Yes, a prophet is never regarded in his hometown. Rejection of a prophet. And when we read this passage, we go in depth in it. We have what? 3 key points that we have to note in this passage. Yes. What are these 3 key points? The first key point is that what? Familiarity breeds contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt. Yes. The more people become familiar with somebody, the more people know you. They know where you were born. They know when you were born. They know your father, your mother, and everything. So they will not believe you. So Jesus Christ faced his challenge in Nazareth. And when you go deep into the Bible, you see that Nazareth is the only place that the highest place that his miracles were not performed. Jesus Christ did not perform many miracles in Nazareth. Why? Because of their unbelief. The people knew Jesus Christ, they knew his father, they knew his mother, and so on. So they could not believe that Jesus Christ is that prophet that was sent by God. So it's the same thing with you, my dear. People will not regard you in your house, or will not regard you in your hometown, because they already know who you are. They know maybe when you were young, you were weak, you were not strong, you were struggling with most of the things you do. But now you have grown up. They don't know that God has that power to transform somebody. They don't know that God has that power to bring the inner power in each and every one of us, because in each and every one of us we have that great seed that God has instilled in us. And when you start manifesting this ability, this gift that God has given you, people around you will not believe that this dull person that according to their own context, was this weak person that according to their own context, so they don't believe it. So Jesus Christ faced this challenge. You see, even presidents, most of the time, their wives don't look at them as president, or their children don't look at them as president. In their house, they don't call them as president. They call them daddy or mommy. So no matter how you are, where you are, your people around you or your community may not see that ability, or may not recognize that stardom, that gift that you have, that people are praising you. They may not see it because they already know who you are. They are already familiar with you. Every day they see you and so on. So that is the first challenge and first key point that we have to face in our passage. The second one point we have to know is that what? Rejection is possible. Yes, rejection is possible. People, they rejected Jesus Christ in Nazareth. When you go down the passage, they chased him out of that place when he was administering to the people. Yes, it is possible for people to reject you as you are living your life as a child of God, as a human being. Know that rejection will be possible from who? From the people around you. You can be rejected by your wife, you can be rejected by your husband, you can be rejected by your children and your family members, your friends, your co-workers. Yes, rejection is possible. You as a child of God, when you are thriving, when you are moving, when you are going, you are doing your great work, know that the people may not see that power in you, they will not see that gift in you, and they will reject you. Why? Because of jealousy, because they don't want you to suppress their power, or you don't want them to shine in front of them. So be ready to accept rejection, and like that is the theme of this passage. So be ready to face challenges of rejection. Yes, you may not understand why they are rejecting you, but just know that as a human being, people around you will reject you. People around you will reject you. And the last point is that focus on the mission. Yes, focus on the mission. Though they did not recognize Jesus Christ as the Son of God in Nazareth, though they rejected him in that very Nazareth, but Jesus Christ was focused on his mission. What is your mission on earth? Have they rejected you? Have they devalued you? No. If that has happened to you, don't give up. focus on your mission. Jesus Christ did not relent his effort, and that is why till today the message is going to anybody who was not aware of the message. The ministry is expanding every day and night. Social media has come, many things have come to spread the message. Yes, they thought that when they reject him in Nazareth and around his area, the mission will not be accomplished, but Jesus' mission is still moving on. So no matter what you are doing, no matter what you are, where you are, if they have rejected you, if they don't recognize your value, focus on your mission. One day they will see that what you were saying is wonderful, what you were saying is true. And if you go through the history, most often you see that what most prophets, both in the Bible and even great men in our social life, they were not recognized when they were still alive. It was when they passed away that is when people started saying that, hey, this thing that this man was doing was a wonderful thing. This man was doing was a wonderful thing. If you want to check, go and check in the science history, you see that most of these scientists were not recognized when they were alive. It was when they passed on, that is when they were recognized, they were given, and so on. So my dear, stay tuned to God and love God and focus on your mission. Don't mind what people around you say, and the Lord will continue to see you through. Love God. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a comment on one of the points that you really love.